Let's make a pizza box money gift my new favorite way to gift cash for Christmas, birthdays, graduation, you name it. Grab a clean pizza box. As you can see, I got this one from Pizza Hut. I know Little Caesars will also give one to you. If you don't want to ask your local pizza place, then you can also buy them on Amazon. Get a bunch of dollar bills, or if you're feeling super generous, $5 bills, $10 bills, whatever. For this one, I'm using 30 $1 bills. Print out the template on white cardstock. This is available on my website, thesavvysparrow.com. This page is for the top of the box if you have a smaller pizza box. If you have a larger pizza box like I do, you can use this template and I'll show you how to cut it and assemble it. This part is for the inside of the box, the sides of the box, and of course you can't have pizza without the toppings. Let's start by decorating the pizza box. This page I'm just gonna leave as is. This one I'm gonna cut. I'm using a paper trimmer to keep my lines nice and straight, but you can also do this by hand with scissors. And because this is designed to be pieced together like a puzzle and taped on the front of the box, I'm going to just trim right down that white border. And we're going to tape it on the front of the box. I'm going to use a tape runner for this step because I like the nice smooth finished product that it gives, but you can also use tape or glue. Then you just kind of need to eyeball it, make sure it's straight. Think about the size of this one. Just try to line it up on the edges. Press it down. If you don't want the printing from the local pizza shop, then you can just buy plain cardboard or white cardboard pizza boxes online on Amazon, about $2 to $2.50 each. Then we're going to use our tape runner again and do the same thing. Since this is a larger piece, I'm just going to add a few in the middle. Do your best to get this perfectly straight here. Smooth it out, and the top is done. Of course, if your pizza box is smaller, you can use this all in one page and just tape it on the front of the box. Next, let's do the sides of the box. Kind of eyeball and see how big the side of your pizza box is. For mine, I'm going to cut along the red outline, but then I'm going to leave the white sides just to cover up some of the branding, just like that. Let's get the rest of these knocked out. And we're ready to tape these on the sides of the pizza boxes. Looks like a perfect fit. Make sure you get it on straight, smooth it down, and we're gonna repeat for the other side. Now the front of my box here you can see is very small, so I'm going to improvise a little bit and I'm going to trim just this part out that says the dough. And for the inside, open up the lid. I'm just gonna trim this out so it's a perfect square. Take your tape runner again and tape that right to the center of the box. Now that our box is decorated, it's time to make our money pizza. To make it easier to get the money out and to make sure that my little cousins don't accidentally rip the dollar bills, I'm gonna actually tape them using painter's tape. Rip off 3 large pieces, fold it over on itself. I'm gonna do one right in the middle, one a little bit on the top, and one a little bit on the bottom. So this way, when I fan out my dollar bills, they all should be attached to the base without having a million pieces of tape. I've got 18 $1 bills, and we're just gonna fan them out. 18 divided by 4, if you think about your pizza being in 4 quadrants, is about 4.5-ish. So that's about how many dollar bills need to be in each quarter of your pizza. Just do your best to get them in a nice circle. Don't worry if there's just a little bit of overhang, we can cover that on the next step. And as you can see, each dollar bill is just a little bit touching the painter's tape, so this will be really easy for kids or teenagers to take off the money. As you can see, it just peels right off, so if you kind of need to adjust your positioning, it's very easy to do. I'm just looking, I've got $4 bills left. I also like to have all of mine turned the same way, but that's totally up to you. And there is your base. Now let's work on the crust. I'm using wall-safe Scotch tape just again to make sure that the money doesn't get ripped as my cousins are taking the pizza apart. Just go ahead and get you a bunch of little squares ready on the side of your desk. Then we're gonna take $1. So that the pizza looks different, I like to roll it this way. Makes more of a definition of the crust. Roll up like that, kind of make it even a little bit larger if you want. Place that wall-safe tape right there, and you've got a little crust piece. I'm using about 12 single dollar bills to make my crust. Take another piece of the wall-safe tape, fold it over on itself, attach it to where you put the tape, just like that. Start in one area and press it down, and there's the start of your crust. We're gonna try to cover that little bit of green. There we go. Now for my medium-sized pizza, once I get to $6 around the edge, that should have me about halfway done with the pizza. As you're getting to the end, just kind of try to eyeball it just to make sure everything is going to fit well, and it looks like it will. There we go. Next, time to cut out the toppings. If you want to, just for good measure, you can take another just small piece of painter's tape, fold it over on itself, kind of lift up here just for a little extra stability. I'm going to use the same wall safe tape, small pieces, and sporadically place my toppings. As I'm putting these on the pizza, I'm also being careful not to press down too hard, just so that they're just really easy to remove. And your finished pizza box money gift is ready to give. Perfect for a teenage boy, a college graduate, or even your 28-year-old little brother. And that is how you make the best pizza box money gift.